Bus topology. The preceding examples all describe point-to-point connection. That means star and mesh topologies were point-to-point connections. A bus topology, on other hand, is a multi-point. One long cable acts as a backbone to link all the devices in the network. That means in bus topology, we have a long cable which acts as a backbone which is linking all the devices in network. Nodes are connected to bus cable by drop lines and taps. That means a line which is connected to the backbone is called a drop line, which connects between station and the backbone is drop line, and the connection point is called tap. A tap is a connector that either splices into main cable or punctures the sheathing of a cable to create a contact with metallic core. So the cable which is backbone, it has a metallic core. As signal travels along backbone, some of its energy is transferred into heat. Therefore, it becomes weaker and weaker as it travels further and farther. For this reason, there is a limit on number of taps, and a bus can support on a distance between these two taps. So that means we cannot use longer cable, because we will have to use repeaters then, and some energy will be transmitted or transferred into heat also. Advantages of bus topology include ease of installation. Backbone cable can be laid along the most efficient path, then connected to the nodes by drop lines of various lengths. So that means there are various advantages in using bus topology, because we will have to install only one backbone cable, and rest is easy. In bus topology, redundancy is eliminated. Only the backbone cable stretches through the entire faculty. That means only the backbone cable is used and it is utilized. Each drop line has to reach only as far as nearest point on the backbone. Disadvantages include difficult reconnection and fault isolation. A bus is usually designed to be optimally efficient at installation. So there are also disadvantages also, which are fault isolation. That means difficult to reconnect. That means in cable it becomes difficult to find that where that fault is happening. A bus is usually designed to be optimally efficient at installation. It can therefore be difficult to add new devices. So it becomes difficult for adding new devices. In addition, a fault or break in the bus cable stops all transmission, even between devices on the same side of the problem. The damaged area reflects signal back in the direction of origin, creating noise in both directions. Bus topology was one of the first topologies used in the design of early local area network. So it was oldest topologies which was used in LAN.